I have seen way too many cases of heart attacks in seniors, most of which could have been prevented. No expensive meds needed. Just a simple change starting with what's on your plate. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 powerful healthy foods for seniors that can significantly help prevent heart attacks after the age of 60. I've had countless older patients come to me worry all over their faces asking, "Doc, is there any way to prevent a heart attack without having to rely on pills every single day?" And my answer is always yes. But it's not in a prescription, it's in your kitchen. After 60, our hearts aren't as tough as they used to be. They respond more sharply to every single thing we eat. A salty dinner, a day without veggies. It all adds up quietly and increases the risk of a heart attack in seniors. I once treated a 70-year-old man whose blood pressure spiked just from a few slices of cold cuts and a bowl of instant noodles. No one had warned him that at his age, the heart could snap after a single wrong meal. The good news is you can flip the script completely. Not with pills, but with a few wise, consistent choices of healthy food for seniors. Today, I'm not just here to share advice. I'm here to help you reclaim your healthy heartbeat. Not through medication, but with 5 familiar, natural, and incredibly effective foods you can eat every day. 1. Garlic, the silent warrior that helps prevent heart attacks. After 60, I once treated a 72-year-old man. He didn't smoke, he wasn't overweight, and yet he had a heart attack right after a morning walk. He couldn't believe it happened to him. But the truth is, after 60, the heart isn't as strong as it used to be. Sometimes it all comes down to the smallest decisions. Something as simple as whether or not you added a clove of garlic to your meal could make all the difference. Garlic isn't just a spice. It's nature's anti-inflammatory and a powerful tool that most of us already have in the kitchen. When crushed garlic produces allicin, a compound that helps reduce inflammation, improves blood flow, and prevents blood clots. These are 3 major risk factors behind heart attacks in seniors. Garlic also increases nitric oxide levels in the body. This helps blood vessels relax and keeps blood pressure more stable, all without the need for heavy medication. A study from the University of Adelaide in Australia found that people who consumed garlic daily lowered their systolic blood pressure by an average of 9 mmHg. That's about the same effect as a mild prescription drug. Even better, garlic helps reduce LDL, the bad cholesterol that contributes to artery blockage, while maintaining healthy levels of HDL, the good cholesterol. If you're not used to the intense flavor, try roasting garlic with olive oil and adding it to soups. You can also try black garlic. It's sweet, smooth, and still packed with the same heart-supporting benefits. In Japan, many older adults consume garlic soaked in honey every morning as part of their daily routine for improved heart health. Of course, garlic alone won't replace a healthy lifestyle, but it is a simple, affordable, and powerful place to start. Your heart doesn't need anything complicated. It just needs you to make one wise choice today. 2. Tomatoes, the red shield that fights bad cholesterol. Many older patients view tomatoes as little more than a colorful vegetable on the plate. However, as a cardiologist, tomatoes are one of the most powerful healthy foods for seniors, especially if you're trying to prevent heart attacks in a natural way. The key is lycopene, a strong antioxidant that gives tomatoes their vibrant red color. This compound has been widely studied for its ability to lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs your arteries. It also helps protect the inner lining of blood vessels from chronic inflammation, one of the hidden causes of heart disease in seniors. Additionally, tomatoes are rich in potassium, a mineral that helps counterbalance the effects of sodium and lowers blood pressure safely and steadily. A potassium-rich diet can help regulate your heartbeat, ease tension in blood vessels, and significantly reduce the risk of stroke after 60. I often tell my American patients to include tomatoes in their meals every day. When cooked with olive oil, the body absorbs lycopene much more effectively. A bowl of warm tomato soup at lunch, or a few fresh slices in your salad, doesn't just make the meal look good. It's a real act of care for your heart. If you're not used to the flavor, start simple. Juice fresh tomatoes with cucumber and a bit of ginger for a refreshing morning detox drink. Your heart will feel the difference with every beat. 3. Spinach. The quiet green leaf that protects your blood vessels. I once met a 68-year-older man who lived a healthy life, ate well, and stayed active. But his blood pressure was still unusually high. After just one small change in his diet, adding spinach every day, his blood pressure leveled out within a month. Spinach, also known as rau bina, is one of the most underrated vegetables suitable for the heart. I recommend it to many of my older patients. What makes it so special is its high content of natural nitrates. Once inside the body, these nitrates turn into nitric oxide, which helps relax blood vessels, boost circulation, and reduce the strain on your heart. A study published in Nutrition Research showed that eating spinach daily can lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Its effect is similar to mild medication, but without any side effects. Spinach is also rich in potassium, a key mineral that balances out sodium. This is especially important for older adults who eat salty foods or don't drink enough water. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you nearly 600 milligrams of potassium, about 15% of your daily needs, perfect for a heart-healthy diet and ideal healthy food for seniors. There's more. Spinach is loaded with lutein, quercetin, and other powerful antioxidants. These help protect the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels. Think of it as the body's first line of defense against plaque buildup and a silent way to prevent heart attacks at their root. When it comes to how to eat it, I usually tell patients to eat it raw in a salad with olive oil, lightly saute it with garlic and vegetable oil, blend it with banana and nut milk for a smoothie. One note of caution. If you've had kidney stones before, spinach contains oxalates, which can be a concern. So eat it in moderation. Drink plenty of water and talk to your doctor if you have a medical condition. To me, spinach isn't just a food. It's a smart, natural, and powerful way to take control of your heart health proactively and safely. 4. Purple cabbage, small but mighty in fighting inflammation for heart health. One of the most fascinating things in medicine is this. The deeper the color of a vegetable, the bigger the health benefits. Purple cabbage is a perfect example. Beneath that vibrant, rich color lies a treasure trove of nutrients for the heart, especially for those over 60. I often tell my patients that if you want to prevent a heart attack, but don't know where to start, begin by adding purple cabbage to your grocery list each week. This vegetable is packed with anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid antioxidant known for its powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Its ability to lower cholesterol and its support for a healthy blood pressure. A major study from Harvard involving over 93,000 women found that those who ate more anthocyanin-rich foods had a 32% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who ate the least. And purple cabbage contains over 36 different types of anthocyanins, more than most other vegetables. That's not all. Purple cabbage is also rich in fiber, potassium, vitamin C, vitamin K, and several B vitamins, all of which support circulation and protect blood vessels from hardening and plaque buildup. For older adults in the US, This is one of the easiest healthy foods for seniors to work into a weekly routine. You can eat it raw in a salad with apple cider vinegar. Use it in a coleslaw with Greek yogurt. Lightly saute it with garlic and olive oil, or ferment it naturally to get the added benefits of gut-friendly probiotics. I especially recommend purple cabbage for anyone with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or chronic inflammation. Try to eat it at least 3 times a week. It not only helps stabilize your heart health numbers, but also supports better energy and sleep. This is one of the most underrated vegetables good for the heart. Used regularly and properly, it can deliver truly impressive results. 5. Chili peppers, a spicy kick that brings life back to your heart. No one expects something as small as a chili pepper to make a big difference for heart health, but modern science says otherwise. In my health consultations, I often encourage patients over 60 to add a little spice to their life, not for the flavor, but for their heart. That fiery heat in chili comes from capsaicin, a compound that helps widen blood vessels, improve circulation, and reduce the workload on the heart. Capsaicin also helps lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs arteries and silently leads to heart attacks. A long-term study in Italy followed over 22,000 adults and found that those who ate chili peppers more than 4 times a week had a 34% lower risk of death from heart disease compared to those who didn't. It's a powerful example of how we can prevent heart attacks through simple food choices. For older adults in the United States, chili isn't just a flavor enhancer. It's like a gentle workout for the heart. You can use fresh chilies, dried peppers, or even bell peppers if you prefer a milder taste. Add them to soups, stir-fries, or salads to spice things up. That said, if you have stomach issues, acid reflux, or are taking anti-inflammatory medications, be careful and start with small amounts. Used correctly, chili peppers are an excellent healthy food for seniors. They can support heart health after 60. Improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even help manage weight, all of which are key to living longer and feeling better. As a cardiologist who works with older adults, I always remind my patients that protecting your heart doesn't have to start with a prescription. It starts with what you put on your plate every single day. The 5 vegetables I've just shared aren't magic, but if you add them to your meals consistently, your heart